Hi, I'm Patti Scharf, CPA and partner at Acuity. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I've got with me Cooper Weiss, and he's one of the clients we've got here at Acuity. And I just thought it would be interesting to have somebody that works with us who can talk a little bit about his journey as an e-commerce seller. I feel like ever since 2020 happened, people are craving kind of a sense of community, and they like to see where people are, where they've been, and all of that. And so I really appreciate Cooper for volunteering to come on with me and give this a shot. Would you just introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about your origin story?
For sure. So Cooper Weiss, 24 years old. I currently live back and forth between Los Angeles and New York. My current project that I'm working on is called Ali Weiss Jewelry. We're a fine jewelry and luxury piercing showroom and piercing bar. And yeah, the company actually started a long time ago. I actually partnered with my mom. So she's been doing this for over 18 years now. I only came in 3 years ago to kind of help her scale and build her business. So yeah, she's been doing this for a while, but she never had a website. She never had an inventory management system. She was kind of just running it, out of our house, doing a couple trunk shows a year. So I came in 3 years ago, helped her launch her website, and we actually opened our first retail location 2 years ago. And then we just opened our second retail location 4 months ago.
That is very exciting. And how are the retail locations going?
They're doing super well. Yeah, so at first we were really just looking for an office space to get the company out from just working out of our house. So we ended up finding like a retail location that had an office space above it on the second floor for a very fair price and a good location. So we gave it a shot, and we kind of introduced a new part of the business, which is this luxury piercing, which is like a really big draw to the retail location. Obviously, you can't get pierced digitally, so it's a great draw to the retail location, and everything has exceeded my expectations. Um, and yeah, we're looking to open more locations soon. So.
Who is your target clientele? Like who are the people that are buying your jewelry?
Yeah. So all of our jewelry is 14 karat real gold and real diamonds. The price point starts at, $125 for a small gold stud and can go up to 10,000, for a diamond tennis necklace. So it is definitely not, extremely cheap. But it is, obtainable for most. So, most of our clientele, our two retail locations are in the suburbs of New York City. One's 40 minutes north in Westchester, and one's 40 minutes east on Long Island. So, our clientele ranges, but for the most part, it's like moms coming in with their daughters. Um, you know, people come in at age 6 and they come get their first piercings with us, and we also have grandmas coming to shop. So it's definitely a wide range.
And who else wears your jewelry? I ask knowingly.
Um, yeah, we've definitely had a bunch of celebs wearing the jewelry recently. Taylor Swift just wore our jewelry. We've had Dove Cameron, Lindsay Lohan, Carrie Underwood, a big range of celebrities that have been wearing our jewelry recently.
That's super exciting. I'm happy for you on that. How do you know how that came about? Like how the word got out among that upper echelon of people?
Yeah, so we work with a PR firm. So it's called Mega Projects. They're based in Soho. They have a showroom, and they strictly just work with jewelry companies. So, we have a bunch of our jewelry there, and they work with, different stylists who are styling these celebrities for the different events, so they're putting it on them. And then yeah, like a bunch of celebrity, it's just great exposure for the celebrities to be wearing our pieces and getting exposure to our brand. And a lot of the times they actually inquire about just like purchasing the jewelry directly from us. Lindsay Lohan just bought a ring that one of the stylists put her in last week. So yeah, it's great working with the PR firm and the stylist to get these celebs wearing our stuff.
That's so cool. I'm so happy for you guys. So so you do have these like in-person locations for the piercings and everything, but you're also selling online. That's kind of how you got connected with us. So what channels are you selling on online?
Yes, so regarding channels, we are only direct to consumer, uh, just through Shopify. So our website's on Shopify, and our two retail locations use Shopify POS. We want to just have control of everything, so we don't do any wholesale, and we don't sell on any other channels besides our own website and our retail locations.
Awesome. What have you found to be your biggest business challenge?
Biggest business challenge, I would say for us, is definitely inventory management. Um, when I helped my mom launch the website online, it turned out that she actually had over 10,000 SKUs, which is definitely a lot. And I was tracing back data from 10, 15 years of her purchasing. So managing all of that, especially it being 14 karat real gold and diamonds, it's definitely very expensive. So not only managing the inventory between multiple locations, but also managing, how much to purchase, what to purchase, how to get rid of old inventory. And yes, Scott connected us with, an old employee of Catching Cloud slash Acuity, Conrad, who is amazing. Love him. He helped us like onboard with an inventory management system that's more complex and robust than just the Shopify inventory management. So we currently use Deer, which was acquired by Sin7. It's not perfect by any means, but it definitely does a better job than the Shopify inventory management.
Cool. And just for those who do not know, Scott is co-founder, husband of mine. We started up the e-commerce business Catching Clouds, which merged into Acuity, and here we are. And then Conrad Roletter is the one who used to work with us doing
Yeah,
the.
and two of the smartest guys that I've ever spoken to. I love the way they think. Like we just speak the same language, and they make me think and open my mind in so many ways, and they've helped my business a lot, and I appreciate them. So
That's awesome. That's awesome.
yeah.
All right. So tell me, what do you think has been your biggest business win?
Biggest business win, I would say, was signing the lease and opening our first retail location that we were mainly just planning to have as an office space, and an extra plus is that we had a little retail location, just because it far exceeded our expectations in how much revenue it could drive and how powerful it could be in building our brand and meeting so many customers in person, and just kind of having like a home base where just people could interact with the business, and people are driving by and walking by every day. um, I never planned on opening a retail location for the business, but it has just become such a good model and has opened my eyes to so many possibilities. So again, we opened a second retail location, and we plan to open more. So without taking that risk and opening that first one, the business may have not expanded as it has so far. So that was definitely a big win. We got a great deal, and it's producing great numbers. So
That's awesome. I'm going to pay attention. When you open one in Colorado, I'll come visit you.
awesome.
How did you hear about Acuity? How did you get connected with Scott in the first place?
Yeah, so my previous business that I was working on before this venture, we were on Shopify Plus. And there's a Shopify Plus Facebook group chat of just all the different Shopify Plus business owners. And people are constantly posting different, advice, apps, recommendations. And someone posted like, "Hey, looking for the best like cloud accounting firm. Like, does anyone have any recommendations?" And every single comment was just, "You need to speak with Scott and catching clouds, catching clouds, catching clouds, Scott, Scott, Scott." Like so many recommendations. So I I had to reach out and see, and clearly you guys are the best at what you do for e-commerce. So
That's super sweet of you to say. I think so, but I'm a little biased, so I appreciate it. Okay, so we're still kind of towards the beginning of the year. Do you have any big business goals or personal goals for this year you want to talk about?
business goals is, yeah, just keep scaling the business. Again, three years ago, it was just my mom working in the business, and then I joined, and it was me and my mom, and now we have about 15 full-time employees, as well as 20 independent contractors. So, we've come a long way, but we want to keep growing. We want to keep scaling. We're doing super well right now. Revenue keeps increasing. We're super profitable and healthy. So, as they say, once you hit oil, keep drilling. So the plan is to just keep scaling online, as well as hopefully signing another lease or two this year.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Um, Hopefully this was quick and painless for you. I hope that everybody out there enjoyed this and got something out of it. Where can people find you?
If you want to find Ali Weiss Jewelry, you could follow us on Instagram. It's just Ali Weiss Jewelry, AliWeiss. And then the website's aliweissjewelry.com. If you want to find me, my Instagram is just Cooper. So pretty easy to find. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you very much for joining me, and best of luck this year.
Appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
I hope you like this video. If you did, please like, comment, and share. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll catch you later.